Hello everyone, and welcome to JK Halftime. And in today's video, we will be breaking down the reasons why Spain chose Unai Simon, David Raya, and Robert Sanchez, and left off David De Gea from their 2022 World Cup roster. So, let's get into it. Let's start with some stats of David De Gea this season compared to the 3 Spanish goalkeepers in the World Cup. The Spanish World Cup's team's starting goalkeeper is Unai Simon, who was the starting goalkeeper for Atletico Bilbao. In the Spanish league so far this season, he has 6 clean sheets out of 14 games. David De Gea has had 9 clean sheets out of 20 games played across all competitions for Manchester United. David Raya has 4 clean sheets out of 16 games for Brentford this season. And Robert Sanchez has had 4 clean sheets out of 14 games for Brighton this season. So, in terms of clean sheets, David De Gea beats everyone with a score of 45% chance of a clean sheet, with the second place out of these 4 keepers being Unai Simon, with 42.8% chance of a clean sheet so far this season. But this isn't really a stat that we should take into consideration much, because you could be the worst goalkeeper in the world, but if you play for the best team, you most likely will have a lot of clean sheets. Now, let's look at the total saves made this season, as David De Gea so far in this Premier League season has had 38 saves from 58 shots faced. Unai Simon has had 27 saves from 41 shots faced, David Raya has had 64 saves from 89 shots faced, and Robert Sanchez has had 33 saves from 52 shots faced. So, in terms of percentage of a save being made, David Raya ranks in the first place with 71%. Second is Unai Simon with 65.8%. David De Gea ranks third with 65.5%. And then it is Robert Sanchez with 63%. So in terms of these statistics, we can say that David De Gea deserved to go to Qatar. But obviously, this doesn't tell us who is 100% the best goalkeeper out of these 4. In my opinion, another very important thing for goalkeepers is the coach's trust, and I think this might be a big reason why De Gea was left off the World Cup team. Because De Gea was Spain's main goalkeeper in the 2018 World Cup, when Spain was coached by Fernando Hierro, and they got knocked out in the round of 16 by the host Russia. After that, Hierro was replaced by Luis Enrique, and De Gea's role just hasn't been the same anymore. Now the fact that David De Gea was left off of Spain's World Cup squad quite obviously caused a bit of a storm in the media. And that actually gave us some pretty interesting information and details about why exactly De Gea was not picked. Apparently, the Spain football team coaches and statisticians believe that David De Gea is only good at shot stopping, which is quite obviously not the only skill that a great goalkeeper should have, especially in a team like Spain, who dominates the ball possession against everyone. So, Luis Enrique decided to pick the Brentford goalkeeper David Raya over De Gea because of his ability on the ball and his ability to act as an extra defender when needed, kind of like Manuel Neuer. And according to Spain's team statisticians, those are not the only things David Raya is better at than David De Gea. As we saw before in this video, David Raya's save percentage is way better than De Gea's this season as well. So now the main reason why David De Gea was left off of the Spain's World Cup roster is the Spain's team statistician Alexis Tamayo made a system where they rate the goalkeepers on 7 different metrics, which included things like saves, catches, punches, passes, and challenges won. As a result, David Raya ranked as the best Spanish goalkeeper with a score of 85%, while David De Gea ranked under the other 2 Spanish World Cup goalkeepers with a score of just 54%. Fun fact, David De Gea wouldn't have made the roster even if Spain brought 5 goalkeepers to the World Cup, as the backups for the goalkeeping position were Kepa from Chelsea and David Soria from Getafe. So, in conclusion, we can say that David De Gea didn't make the Spain's World Cup roster, mainly because he didn't fit the system of Luis Enrique, as Enrique likes his goalkeepers to be good on the ball and to be able to act as an extra defender when needed, which I think is the right idea for a team like Spain, because of their ability to hold possession of the ball. And these 2 things just happen to be De Gea's biggest weaknesses. But other than that, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and comment what you think, and we will see you guys next week. Bye bye.